Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie here, and this is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting the Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And I have a couple packages that we're going to open here today. So these are going to contain some of the items that I've been looking for the New York City Comic-Con, which was fall 2021, supposed to be October. But with all the shipping delays, the stores didn't have them on time for the drop dates, so they were on back order. So instead of trying to run around to stores and get them, I just put them on order with the different companies that had them and just waited for them to arrive. Normally, and under normal conditions, I would go to the stores on the day that the exclusives are supposed to be out, shared exclusives with the convention and at a variety of stores. But this was a very different time that we're all working in, so I'm just using online. So we have one order here from Amazon and another one from GameStop. So let's open the Amazon order first. A little smaller box. It's just going to be a single pop. There's a bunch of New York City Comic-Con stuff that I'm trying to track down. And all the ones on Pop Culture and in Australia are regionally restricted. They will not ship to Canada yet. Sometimes they open that up later, so I may end up going back and ordering stuff from Pop Culture if I can't find it on these different websites. Toys R Us is the really tricky one. They're supposed to be having all these shared exclusives, but their website just show not in stock from the beginning. I can't even put pre-orders in for it. So who knows? I just figure I'll pick away at it and I'll get them eventually, not trying to stress out about it at all. So here we go. First one we got here. This completes the Three Musketeers series. If you've been watching the channel, you've seen me with the Donald and the Mickey Mouse. So 3 conventions in a row, Amazon has had a shared exclusive with one of these Three Musketeers Funko Pops. And this is Goofy. You see there it has that 2021 fall convention, and there's a little Statue of Liberty symbol there on the sticker because this is normally New York City Comic-Con, right? So the back doesn't even show you all 3 figures. Oh, it does say Mickey, Donald, and Goofy though. So that completes that set with Goofy. That looks pretty nice. Came in good shape too. A lot of people really complain about the way Amazon ships Pops, but this one came fine. There's no bubble wrap or anything in here. It's just, you know, just shaking around in the box. So I can see why people have problems with their shipping from time to time. But that one's fine for me, and I'm very happy to have completed that Three Musketeers set. This might be the first New York City Comic-Con Pop that I've shown on the channel. Not sure. Alright, now we're going to open up this bigger box. I know what's inside here. There's also doesn't seem to be any padding inside this box. The Pop's just floating around, so fingers crossed on this one too. We'll see. This one was a tricky one to get, and we kind of got a raw deal here in Canada on this one. But anyway, let's show you what it is first, and then we can talk about that. Oh, there is some bubble wrapping here. Didn't think there was. There we go. All right, so we're gonna pull this big box out here, and we'll show you what it is. Here we go. This is Dungeons and Dragons Tiamat, the most powerful dragon in Dungeons and Dragons, the 5-headed Tiamat. What a beauty she is. And it says D20 included. Can you actually see it here? Where is the dice? Oh, it's at the top. Okay. So up there you can see it above the dragon's head. There's a 20-sided dice special comes with this. All the Dungeons and Dragons Pops, or most of the convention ones at least anyway, have been coming with a 20-sided special dice, D20 included. Fall convention. Now this one was in high demand. I pre-ordered this one and it sold out, but I was a little disgruntled about the price. And the reason I was disgruntled about the price is this is a GameStop shared exclusive, right? You can only get this at GameStop. And in GameStop in the United States, they charge $25 American for this. But in Canada, they charge $50. Now, normally the regular 4-inch Pops, the exchange rate is pretty decent and fair. But for some reason, whenever you go above the 4-inch Pop size, they really gouge Canadians on the exchange rate, and I don't have an explanation for it. So 25 American does not equal $50 Canadian. It's closer to $30 Canadian, honestly. Even 35 would be acceptable. But to charge $50 Canadian, double the exchange rate for something you're charging 25 American for, I don't know how they could justify it and why the public is letting them get away with it. You have these huge influencers who make videos here in Canada, who will remain nameless, who don't call GameStop out for this. And why? Probably because GameStop gives them kickbacks and freebies. But meanwhile, the average Canadian is suffering because GameStop is unfairly gouging Canadian customers. I don't have any explanation for it, but it is what it is. This happened on the Ripley and the Power Loader. That was the EB Games / GameStop exclusive. Anything that is larger than normal size pop, they just gouge the hell out of us. And you know, frankly, it isn't fair. So give your head a shake. Figure it out, GameStop. Start charging Canadians fair prices for pops that are larger than 4 inches. Anyway, that's my rant of the day. All right. Having said that, yeah, I had no choice other than to pay the $50, because by the time I would get somebody to pick it up for me in the United States and reship to me, well, I'm paying $50 anyway. So what am I going to do? And this thing was so popular, it sold out. Now it's selling for $50 to $60 US on the aftermarket, because this is a very scarce and desirable piece. So I paid the $50. And, you know, I'm happy that I did it in the end, but I would much rather have paid a fair exchange rate with GameStop and have them treat me like a customer that shows me that they appreciate my business. Because you know what? All that does is it makes me want to buy less of the 4-inch pops from them, and it makes me want to buy my 4-inch pops from their competitors. Because you know what? If you go to Toys R Us and you buy something this size, it's $35. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Krang was $35, right? And that's something that Entertainment Earth was charging around $22 to $25 for. So Toys R Us is getting it right. Why aren't you getting it right, GameStop? It makes me want to buy my regular figures from Toys R Us and not from you. So you decide how important it is for you to gouge us on the large figures and lose in the long run on the regular figures. I'll leave that up to you, GameStop. All right, rant part 2 over now. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to keep on hunting for some more of these New York City Comic-Con pieces, and we'll get them all eventually. And I hope to bring more of those videos to you in the future. But thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.